Hello, my name is Morgan Beard, and for this presentation I will discuss dissertation and thesis formatting, as well as the final dissertation and thesis upload into the online ProQuest system. Most of the information discussed in this presentation can be found on our website, gradcollege.tamucc.edu. Once you're at the website, you'll hover over the Current Student link, and then you'll need to select whether you're a doctoral student, that tab, or whether you're a master's student, you'll select that tab. As you can see, there is quite a bit of important information found on this web page, such as the Doctoral Student Handbook, important doctoral dates, all the forms and templates that are needed for graduation, as well as the dissertation formatting guidelines. Here you can also find the ProQuest dissertation submission link. All doctoral students should be well aware of the important doctoral dates for upcoming semesters, as these are the deadlines that are required for graduation within a specific semester. In addition, the doctoral forms can be found online. As you can see, there are several forms that may need to be filled out for graduation, as well as for master's thesis students. There are several forms that are required for graduation. If you are submitting the form, we offer electronic signature routing. You can simply download the form, fill out the text version, and upload at the bottom here where it says upload for file. Once received, our office will route the form for electronic signatures from all of the faculty or staff members required. If you're a master's student, you'll want to view the Master's Student tab. As you can see, much of the information will be similar, such as a Master's Student Handbook, thesis formatting guides, and the ProQuest thesis submission. In addition, there are also thesis submission deadlines by semester, and we usually like to set those deadlines several semesters in advance so that you can plan your time. It is recommended for students who are at the beginning of their thesis or dissertation process to review the formatting guidelines, but it is also very important to review the formatting guidelines within your graduation semester. We have general formatting guidelines as well as order for all of the pages and downloadable templates. These guidelines are required for your thesis or dissertation to be approved and sent for printing. Some of the general formatting include 1-inch margins on all of the documents for the left, right, and top and bottom. Font size 12 times New Roman. There should be no special font included in the preliminary pages, and this includes bold or underlined text. The preliminary pages will consist of all of the pages from title page to the very first page of chapter 1. So you can have bold, italics, or underlining within the actual written part of your thesis or dissertation. All page numbers should be centered at the bottom, set to 0.5 inches. And all page titles should be in all caps at the top of the page. If you view the doctoral or master's student handbook, we do have examples of how the document should look once done. In addition, if you're having trouble formatting in Word, we do have some YouTube channel videos that will walk students through some of the formatting issues. The next tab will indicate the order that the preliminary pages should occur, as well as any downloadable dissertation or thesis templates. While we do have individual thesis templates for the title page, copyright page, and committee member page, I highly recommend for students to use the full thesis or the full dissertation templates, as these templates already have all of the pages together in order, so you don't have to copy and paste multiple pages into one document, as well as the pagination and automatic table of contents functions are already set up. We do have the full thesis template here. There are 2 dissertation templates, traditional and manuscript. Traditional templates is typically for College of Education doctoral students, and manuscript templates are typically for science and engineering doctoral students. However, you can use whichever template fits your specific dissertation style. So if we clicked here on the traditional template, it would open up this document. It is important to use the dissertation or thesis template that matches your level, as there will be references in the document to dissertation or thesis. You'll want to go through the document and fill in all of the information that is required specific to you and your document. At the top here, the title of your document in all caps, your name in all caps. In this area with this red box, it's just a note that this is where you will include information on your degrees previously earned. So this can include a previous associate's degree, bachelor's degree, or even doctoral degree. This is not the area in which you'll include the degree for which you are about to earn, only degrees already earned. In addition, if your degree was received outside of the United States, include the name of the country in between the university and the year in which you earned that degree. Once you've put this information, you can click on the box and delete it so that does not appear in your final document. Here you'll input the degree, so that can include Doctor of Education, Master of Science, or Master of Arts. Then here you will have your program name. Examples could include marine biology or communication. Do not include the track that you are pursuing in this area, only the actual program name. And then at the bottom you'll want to type the month and year of your graduation with no comma in between those. So if you're graduating in spring 2017, your month of year of graduation would be May 2017. The next page is the copyright page. Here you'll type out your full legal name. This will include your full written middle name, or however your name appears on any official form of documentation you have. Then again, you'll type the month and year of your graduation with no comma in between. The third page will be your committee member page. This page does not require any signatures. It is just a typed up committee member page. Again, the title of your document in all caps, your name in all caps, and then you'll include the typed names of all your committee members. If you have more than 4 committee members or less than 4 committee members, we do have those templates available for download on our website. If you do not have a co-chair, this is the area in which you will include your first committee member. And thesis students will not have a graduate faculty representative. Again, at the bottom of the page, you'll type the month and year of your graduation. The next page will be the abstract. As you can see here, the title of the page, Abstract, is written in all caps. This will also be the first page that has pagination. As you can see, the page is set to Roman numeral 5. However, this is the 4th page. The reason for that is because when your document is submitted through ProQuest and printed, ProQuest will automatically insert a ProQuest publishing page. By setting your document to begin abstract with Roman numeral 5, the insertion of that page will not affect your pagination. Do not be surprised if your abstract is more than 2 pages. Following the abstract will be the dedication and the acknowledgement pages. Again, the title should be in all caps on the form. Both the dedication and acknowledgement pages are optional, so you can choose to have one or the other or neither. However, typically the dedication page is a little bit more personal, and where students may dedicate their document to family or friends or include religious quotes, whereas the acknowledgements page is a typically more formal, where students acknowledge their committee members, anyone who assisted with their research, or anyone who provided funding. Following the acknowledgements page will be the table of contents. In the full dissertation and full thesis templates, we do have The document's set up to allow for the automatic table of contents function in Word. However, you will need to include the title table of contents, the heading contents, and the heading page in all caps, as you can see here. The table of contents should begin with the abstract, and table of contents should be included as an entry within your table of contents. You should include all of your chapters, which chapters should also be in Roman numeral, as well as any important headings in your document. Next, you will have a list of figures and a list of tables. If you have even one figure or one table, you must include a list of figures and a list of tables, and these should not be combined into one page. They must be two separate entries. Finally, you'll actually begin with the meat of your document, and you'll start your chapter 1, and it doesn't have to be introduction, it could be whatever the title of your chapter 1 is, and this will be the first page in which you'll have numeral pagination with page 1, and that'll continue throughout the rest of your document. So, as I mentioned earlier, this document is set up to include the automatic table of contents function, so you don't have to actually type up the whole table of contents on your own. As you can see here, chapter 1 and chapter 2 have already been inputted, but I can show you an example of how to add on to that. So I'm going to come here and insert a blank page, and I want to add chapter 3 to my document. So I will include that information here, as well I will have a heading with some text and another heading with some additional text. Now, it's recommended to go ahead and format your document as you are going through, because it can be tiresome to come back and format your entire document once you're already done. So I've done this page, and I want to make sure that this information appears in my automatic table of contents, which we do have some instructions typed up here as well. So I would like to include chapter 3 as chapter 3 in my table of contents. I will highlight that, and I will set it to my chapter heading provided here at the top. Now I want my headings to also occur, so I will come here and set it to said subheading, and this will also be a subheading. So now that my chapter headings and my subheadings are formatted, I can scroll back up to the table of contents, right click on the table of contents, and select update field. Now, because I've added entries and I'm not just updating page numbers, I want to update the entire table. However, if all of your entries are already formatted and appear and you just added text that might have affected your page numbers, you can select update page numbers only. But I want to update my entire heading. Now, as you can see here, it added my chapter 3 with my next headings. It did change some of my formatting a little bit, so these occur closer together and it's not as neat. I would like to tell students, don't worry about the formatting for the table of contents so much at the beginning, but at the very end, once everything has already been entered into your table of contents, you can highlight your whole table of contents and format however you would like. So if you would like to have it occur more neat, then you may format it all at one time at the end. You can format it continuously throughout. However, any time that you update your table of contents, it will affect any of the additional formatting that you've added. If you still have trouble with the automatic table of contents function, we have videos that walk through on our YouTube channel, as well as how you can use the automatic table of contents function to set up the list of figures and list of tables. Once your document is properly formatted and your thesis or dissertation committee has approved the content of your document, you'll want to make sure that you upload it through ProQuest by the deadline specified on the Grad College website. Now, you can submit your document for approval before the deadlines have posted, and it's actually highly recommended. So you'll want to come back to the grad college website, doctoral students, and you'll want to click on the ProQuest online dissertation submission link. We do have detailed submission revision steps set up in a PDF format if that is easier for you. You'll need to click on the link and create an account. For this video, I will walk you through what creating the account will look like. For this video, I will walk you through what submitting through ProQuest is like once you've already created an account. As you can see here at the very first page, they do inform you of some items that you should have on hand. Of course, you'll need to have a PDF of your dissertation or thesis, your abstract readily available, any optional supplementary files, the full names of your advisors and committee members, and go ahead and start thinking of a few subject categories that describe your dissertation or thesis research. The first page will be the publishing options available through ProQuest. Publishing does have the traditional publishing at no fee, but in addition there is Open Access Publishing Plus for an additional $95. Now this is if you would like to disseminate your work for free on the internet, whereas in the traditional publishing, only users or universities that have an account with ProQuest will be able to access your full PDF document. Open Access Publishing Plus is not required, and it is entirely up to you as a student and what you want done with your research. Here you also want to indicate whether or not you want major search engines such as Google or Yahoo to discover your work using ProQuest. The next area will be the access options or delaying your release of your document. This is also known as an embargo. And so you can delay the release of your document if you have patents pending or if you're planning on publishing some of the research elsewhere. You'd want to select no and how long you would like to delay your release to ProQuest. And typically it'll require why, a reason why. And so you would just select save and continue. Next will be the information that you'll want to read through regarding the traditional publishing through ProQuest. So you'll want to read through all of this information to make sure you're fully aware of what you are submitting, and then accept at the bottom. The next page will be reference to the TAMU-CC Library Schools repository. Again, the previous option was for ProQuest specifically, but you'll need to indicate whether or not you want to embargo your work with our library. So you'll select no or yes, and then the time in which you want to embargo your document again. And then in addition, you'll need to read through the specific university agreement regarding publishing and with our library. You'll need to check mark and save and continue. The next page will take you to the Creative Commons. These are not required, however, they are options available for you, and these let others distribute or update your work commercially as long as they credit you for the original creation. So you can read through or look at some more information regarding these options available for you, or you can select no thank you. Next, you'll want to submit your contact information and make sure it's completely up to date. Update your current address, and if you have a permanent mailing address, please be sure to update this or inform ProQuest or the university if you move after you've created your ProQuest account but have not yet received your dissertation or thesis copies, as the dissertation and thesis copies that you order will be delivered to the account used in ProQuest. So make sure this is up to date, or inform ProQuest as soon as possible if your address does change. Next, this will be the information related to your document, the title of your document, the year, the degree you're awarding, your committee members and committee chair names, as well as providing some subject categories. Regarding the subject categories, there's no wrong or right way to answer. You'll simply want to answer as best as you can acknowledge for your document. You'll simply want to answer what's best for your research. And then you will need to copy and paste your abstract here. Now this is separate from the abstract within your document, so if you make any changes to the abstract in your PDF, you will need to be sure and update this as well, because this is what will be used to create your document page. Next, you want to actually upload your document in PDF format and provide any additional copyright permissions that you may want to submit. This will be important for students who are in the marine biology program that may need to submit the Texas A&M University copyright documentation. You can include supplemental files or notes if you have any. Sometimes included in the notes would be the best way to reach you, email, or if you have any questions in which we can respond to once we receive your document. Next, you'll want to read the information regarding registering your document for copyright. Again, this is up to you and how you want your research handled. It's not required, and it is for an additional $55. And if you do want ProQuest to file your copyright for you. If you are confused regarding what that totally entails, you can click on the Learn More links that they provide and read through. Finally, you will want to order copies of your dissertation and thesis. As you can see here, you'll be automatically charged for one library copy of your document. This is required for graduation, and it's at $43, so your document will appear in the periodicals department of the library. Any additional copies are up to you and your committee members. It's highly recommended to discuss with your committee members and especially your committee chair on whether or not they require or would like hard copies of your document to be ordered. There are different options, hardcover versus soft cover, as well as size options, and price varies regarding how many that you order. The one library copy will be delivered directly to the university, and the additional personal copies will be delivered to the address on file. If you are ordering copies for your committee, they will be sent to the address on file, and it will be your responsibility to provide those to your committee members. And then you'll go through and input your shipping address and pay for your order. Once your document has been submitted and uploaded through ProQuest, the College of Graduate Studies administrator will be notified that you have uploaded your document and will review your document for formatting. If there are any formatting changes required, you will be notified through email from the ProQuest system. The email provided will detail all of the formatting changes that are required, as well as provide you with a link and instructions on how to resubmit your document. Do not be surprised if you do have to go back and forth and resubmit your document several times if you have formatting. The College of Graduate Studies will not approve your document and submit it for printing until all graduation required forms have been submitted to the College of Graduate Studies, as well as the document has been properly formatted and adheres to the guidelines posted on our website. Once your document has been approved by the College of Graduate Studies, it'll be sent to ProQuest for printing. It'll take 8 to 12 weeks for your document to be printed through ProQuest, and that's after the College of Graduate Studies has approved it. So not 8 to 12 weeks after you've submitted the document, 8 to 12 weeks after your document has been accepted. If you have any questions or if you have issues with formatting, feel free to contact the College of Graduate Studies at gradcollege@tamucc.edu or by phone at 361-825-2174, and someone will be happy to help you. Thank you for viewing this presentation.